Tom, next week, the regular season concludes with Philadelphia playing at Cleveland before they play a week later in the playoffs.
That's always tough because you want to stay healthy. You still want to get your guys some experience, but you don't want to tip your hand too much in the playoffs, but you also want to go on a positive note. So there's a double-edged sword all the way through it.
Meanwhile, in the other conference bracket, Jacksonville is coming on gangbusters. Although they lost last night in a tough one at Orlando, they'll go head-to-head. Those teams are hot. Those two teams, Joe, Jacksonville, Orlando, the only two teams to beat the Soul all year, and they wait in the wings.
They sure do, and that would be 3 weeks from now. Now, that we know would be at the Wells Fargo Center. What's interesting is that San Jose has home field advantage throughout the entire Arena Football playoffs. However, if they lose in their conference and the Soul advance to the Arena League, even if the Soul have a lesser record than another team in the other conference, the Soul, because they're the number one seed in their conference, would in fact have the Arena game right here, bowl, in the Wells Fargo Center.
So if Arizona can upset San Jose, and they lost this past Friday night substantially, the Soul, if they can advance, would host the championship game.
Number one seed outrules the number two seed. And it's that simple, and the Soul would host.
Because the Arena League, the Arena Bowl no longer played on a neutral site, now being played on a home field. Last year, for instance, in Cleveland, a sold-out house. It was a great show.
And also remember, the Soul do have a better record than Arizona right now, so that might be a moot point anyway.
Moot point anyway. Well, that's how it looks for the playoffs. That's your little beef of the week, as well as a playoff look. We've talked with Lee Steinberg. We'll take this break, and when we come back, we'll look back on the first half and look forward to the second half. Philadelphia taking on New Orleans. They lead it by a couple of scores.